At the biggest, busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the very first episode of Kickin' It with Onrie, the Monday Markdown show. I'm your host, Onrie Kompen, and what we're doing with this show here is we are going through everything that I have in my overstock, and we're basically just clearing it out because we got holidays coming up, got some really great stuff coming up. So what we're looking at here is anything that's going to be up on the rack this afternoon. You're looking at between $1 and $2 comics. I got some really great stuff for you. Didn't post a FOMO pick because I'm just going to be straight up honest with you guys. I was out trick-or-treating with my kids yesterday, and I ate too much candy, and I basically had like one of those candy high rushes, and then I came home and I crashed, and I crashed hard. And I was hoping to get up this morning and get my week off to a great start, but I couldn't. I just totally I failed. So what you're looking at right here, right now, is candy hangover. How was your Halloween, by the way? Let's see what we got in the house. We got Mike in the house. We got Victoria in the house. How's it going, guys? Good to see you. Okay, so before I start getting into what we have here, I'm going to kind of explain the rules of our fun game here. I have the Wheel of Verschnicket here. The Wheel of Verschnicket. You spend $25 and you get this. Let's do a real spin. You get a spin on the wheel, and there's going to be a lot of incentive for you guys to get to that $25 mark today because we're selling $1 and $2 comics. All right. Now on display here are just some key books that are here. This is just to attract eyes. This is our window dressing. These are our more premium products. These are not going to be $1 to $2 comics, but everything that is in the long box that shows up right on the rack, those are all open game for you guys. So I'm going to just tell you what I have here. These are all cheap comics too. So, this is not too bad on the pricing. Everything here is priced to move. All right. So I'm going to start out from here. I have the first Hawkman. This is from Robert Venditti run and Brian Hitch. And this is a pretty popular book. It's trending upward right now. This variant cover has no copy on the cover. It's going to go for $10 today. I have X-Men #1, the Rubicon edition. This is going to go for $12. I have Star Wars #1. This book actually, when it hit the street, was like one of the first books to surpass the 500,000 mark in terms of how many copies were distributed. Really, really cool. This is when Marvel reabsorbed the Star Wars franchise for itself and just consumed it like it consumes everything. Just like a big hoarding father who steals all of his kids' Halloween candy and just keeps eating it. That's what that Star Wars book kind of represents. And it's only going for $10. $10 for you guys. Next up, I got Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #24. This is One More Day, part 2 of 4. Now, this was not a really popular series when it first came out. In fact, a lot of people really hated what was done with it. However, the MCU has done a phenomenal job of trying to somehow incorporate this into the storyline of No Way Home, which has actually brought up the value of these books. I think this is the first time I've ever seen that happen. Hopefully they pull it off in No Way Home, and I can't see how they can't. They just got everything in all their ducks in a row with this. This is going to go for only $10 today. Get the second part of all 4 chapters. Next up, I got Web of Spider-Man #8. This is the first time that Spider-Man is wearing the symbiote suit on the cover of this is the 4th appearance of the symbiote costume. So I don't know why that's the case, because I think in issue 1 he lost the suit, the actual alien suit, but then he actually wore like a synthetic suit after that was like based off of that. So this is like the 4th appearance of that. Anyway, it's just going for $5. It's a really cheap book. Next up, I got Crisis of Infinite Earths #7. This is a key issue. This is the death of Supergirl. illustrated really beautifully by George Perez. It's going to go for $12. Next up, I got Amazing Spider-Man 257, second appearance of Puma, and the first time we find out that Hobgoblin is actually Ned Leeds. So this is going to go for $20. Finally, I got King Size Special, The Mighty Thor #2. We got some Stan Lee and Jack Kirby on this. This is really cool. It is in, I would say it's VG Fine category here. This is going to go for just $12. $12 on that. Well, you know what? About the Eternals, I don't really care about reviews anymore, Victoria, because everybody said the Black Widow movie was horrible. I walked into the theater and I rather enjoyed it. You know, I'm going to go see it and judge for myself. I don't like reviewers. Everybody wants to see Marvel's movies fail because, you know, there's so many of them out there. I can understand that if I wasn't into it, I'd be kind of annoyed too. But like just simply looking for it and knocking a movie simply because you don't like it is kind of not fair. I choose to be my own judge. And it's a hard thing for me to do because sometimes I would rather not waste my time watching crappy movies. But, you know, it happens. All right. So up top, we got some CGC slabs here. I'm going to start off with this 9/8 signature series of Yi Sun Shin 1. This is before I titled the series Yi Sun Shin Warrior and Defender. It is signed by me at a 9/8. This is going to go for just $150 today. So $150. This is yours. I will take it out of here. I only got one of them, so it's like a one and done thing, which is how it is with all my slabs. Next up, I got Blade #1. This is This is the start of Don McGregor's 3-issue run, and it came out right around the time of the movie. Really, really nice book. And here's what I think about this book. I'm going to tell you guys right now. Hang on. Where's my phone? My flipping phone. I have to show you guys what the deal is with this book. There we go. So check it out. Just going to show you guys right now. Let me know if you guys can see this clearly or not. But it says Marvel rumor teases Blade's appearance in Disney's Moon Knight show. And we got a 9/4 Blade here. This isn't a key issue, but it is the first time we're seeing Blade rendered in the jacket with the knives and the cool Wesley Snipes take on the character, which I hope will be done really well when he gets his next movie. But anyway, I'm going to do this today for $80. $80 on Blade #1. Next up, I got X-Men #4, graded at a 9/0. This is the first appearance of Omega Red. This is going to go for $150 today. And finally, I have Captain America #25. First Falcon is Captain America. That's going to go for $160 today. $160 on this. And that is that. You guys ready to see some $2 comics? One and $2 comics? I'm going to pull it out randomly. I'm just going to mark down as I start showing it. So we're here now. Let's get to it. I also got Markdown graphic novels too. All right. I didn't post a FOMO picture earlier, but I did hit you if you're on my email list. Okay. Let's see, where do I start? Fallen Angels #8. This is going to go for $1 for Fallen Angels #8. $1 on that. I have Uncanny X-Men #323. It's going to go for $1. $1 right now. Amazing Spider-Man 367. Normally a $4 book. It's going to go for $2. $2. So 2 $1 books and 1 $2 book. Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider #12. That is going to go for $1. $1. Call it as you see it. $1 book. Justice League 18. James Tynan the fourth on here. This is going to go for $2. Dennis, what's up, man? Good to see you. Normally a $4 book. I'm slashing it down in price to $2. $2. Amazing Spider-Man 14, Renew Your Vows. Normally a $3 book going down to $1. $1 book. $1 book. $1 book. Room's filling up. That's fantastic. Well, I guess we're going to just dump this stuff. I haven't even priced this out. I'm just dumping them. Ultimates 2, number 7. That's going to go for $1. $1. Mr. Moore is in the house. How you doing, David? Casa Fundero. Ted Davies is in the house. What's up, man? All right. Deadpool number 25 is going to go for $2. $2 today. I also have Ultimates number 8. That's going to go for $1 as well. So we're going to put that in our dollar category. Get 2 Ultimates comics for $2 and Ultimates 100. I will do that for $1 as well. Get 3 Ultimates comics for $3. 7, 8, and 100. This is from Al Ewing's room. I haven't read this stuff, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think if you pick it up. Superman in Action Comics number 796. $1. $1 on this. $1 comics, guys. Oh my God. I just pick random stuff out and just filled this up. Oh my gosh. What was I thinking? All right. I got a great one here. Venom, True Believers, Venom Symbiosis. I got a whole bunch of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 books, all going for $1 a pop. David Moore calls Ultimates 100. You want to do the whole set for $3, or do you just want this one? I'll be the only one working your ear. I appreciate that, Victoria. Thank you. Thank you for working my YouTube, my boob tube. Anywhere you guys are watching is supporting me, though. I appreciate it. But YouTube is also one of those algorithms that, you know, I want to get up higher, because you can actually broadcast on a much higher definition out there. I think like YouTube allows 1080p. 1080p, yeah, you know me. All right. Aren't I funny? All righty. Asylum from Maximum Press number 2. I showcased this last week. Had it at $4. It's now going for $1. $1. It's yours. Call it as you see it. Awesome. Okay, so you got the other 2. So you're taking the True Believers. Got it. All right. Yeah, no, I know you've been super busy, David. That's awesome. I'm glad you're busy, though, man. That's better than not being busy. Super happy about that. Glad you're doing well. I spoke with PJ the other day. And I haven't heard from him in a while. I got a package that's going out to him. All right, let's see. What else I got here? Oh, man, I'm not ready to do this, but whatever. I'm going to do it. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 23 is going to go for $1 right now. $1. Call it as you see it. $1. Batman Odyssey number 1 of 12. This is normally a $4 book that I'm going to do right now for just $2. It's $2. That's a $2 book. Get some Superman here and some Green Lantern. Green Lantern 6, $1 on this. Green Lantern number 6. Captives of the Mad God. $1 on this. And Superman in Action Comics number 713. Had this price at $2. I'm letting it go for $1 right now. $1 on that. Have some Shazam here. I have Shazam, the Monsters Society of Evil, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. Was doing these for $5 a pop. That would have made them $15. I'll do them all for just $2 a pop. That's $6 for these 3 books. So $6 on that set. I have WWF number 10. This is going to go for just $1. $1 right now. I have Cable number 100. That's normally a $5 book that I'm going to do right now for just $2. I want to dump it. $2. Mike is calling Shazam for $6. Outstanding. Thank you, Mike. Save me the trouble of having to hold on to this stuff. Lighten my load, why don't you? Trying to get through this stuff so I can go out and buy more. And I have FOMO books for you guys today, too. Wonder Woman 222 and 223 going for just $2 a pop. $4 for that pair of books. Or you can buy them $2 a piece. Green Lantern 50, probably not. I mean, Mr. Agrusa, today's not that kind of day where I'm going to be pulling out those key books. It's, I mean, there are some key books in here that you can get, but definitely not something like that. We're looking at dollar books, and I believe that's a pricier book. Not sure how much, but all right. For those of you guys who are fans of the Immortal Hulk, I have some Immortal Hulk here for you. I have issue 29 going for $2, and I have issue 30 going for just $2. $4 for 2 Immortal Hulk books. All right, you guys ready for some FOMO? Invincible number 118 is going to go for $2 right now. $2 on this. Dennis. Yes, I will be carrying Bloom number 4. Absolutely. Yes, Mr. Moore, I got you on this at $3. No problem. That is gone at $3. Who said I don't deal? Mr. Moore knows it better than anybody. Mr. Moore, you are $20 away from a spin. Mike, you are $19 away from a spin. Now we got to switch this up, put something else in here. And what else can I put in here? That'll be worth it. We're getting into the holiday season now. I'm going to throw this Green Lantern Larfleeze one shot. This is a $15 book that I'm going to let go of right now for $15. $15. It'll be up on the display case here. Just something random I grabbed. And we're going to get back to those $1 to $2 books. Yeah, Dennis, I'm definitely looking forward to stocking Bloom number 4. I have Bloom 1 through 3 if anybody's interested. That is a great series from my man Ted Sikora, who was breaking records. He likes to break things, especially records. And he broke a bunch of records. He got the most backers he ever had on a campaign. He's just doing fantastic. I'm so proud of Ted. He's one of my very good friends in the industry, and lucky to know the guy. Lucky to know him and call him a friend. Shadowhawk 3, number 4. That's going to go for $1. I have Lucifer number 5. That's going to go for $1. And I have Spider-Man Daredevil Part 4 of 4. $1 on these. All right, let's see. Awesome. Breaking records and skipping out on dinner tabs. Absolutely. Hey, Trish, how you doing? How's your back? I hope you had a good physical therapy session. Another Shadowhawk book right here going for $1. $1 on this. So you can get 2 Shadowhawk books for $2. Check that out. Green Arrow number 115 is going to go for $1. $1 on this. And wow, we already got a full rack. All right, I will clear off this rack real quick. We have Fallen Angels number 8 going for $1. I have Uncanny X-Men number 323 going for $1. I have Amazing Spider-Man number 367 going for $2. I'll actually mark it down to $1. Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider number 12 going for $1. Justice League 4. Justice League 18. This was priced at $4. I'm marking it down to $2 on this. Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 14. That's going to go for $1. I have Ultimates 7 and 8 going for $1 a pop. Deadpool number 25. That's going to go for $1 right now and right now only. Perez Run Wonder Woman on break. Let's see. No, that is Rucka's Wonder Woman. I have issue 222 and 223 going for $2 a pop. We're looking at $4 on that set. I have Superman 713 going for $1. Action Comics 713. Green Lantern 6 going for $1. $1 on this. Batman Odyssey number 1 going for $2. I have True Believers Venom Symbiosis. I got a bunch of these still going for $1 a pop. I have Action Comics number 796 going for $1. $1. Deadpool 25. It's going over to Mr. Moore. Hang on. There you go, sir. I don't even know what that's priced out at. I haven't even looked that book up. But it is yours. Congratulations. Asylum number 2 going for $1. I have Power Rangers 23 going for $1. I have WWF 10 going for $1. I have Cable number 100 going for $1. I have Immortal Hulk number 29 and 30 going for $2 a pop. We're looking at $4 for the set. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, okay, I got it. Invincible number 118 going for $2. This is one of our FOMO books. Call it as you see it. I have Green Arrow 115 going for $1. Spider-Man Daredevil number 404 going for $1. No, I bought those slabs at Wizard World Chicago. So this one I actually got on eBay. This is Blade 1. It's going to go for just $80. $80 today. And then I got X-Men 4 graded at a 9.0. This is the first Omega Red. This is going to go for $150. And then I have Sam Wilson is Captain America, first appearance of that book. That's going to go for $160. $160. If you're interested in any of those books. No, I have not gotten anything back from CGC yet. It is still going to be a while. I'm waiting on a bunch of stuff for myself as well. Shadowhawk 3, number 1, going for $1, and number 4 going for $1. And finally, I got Lucifer number 5 going for $1. Here's the first stack of books. Next up, I got Flash number 17. That's going to go for $1. This is a variant cover going for $1. Even has a $4 price tag on it. Check this out. Mike Grell Mike Grell, Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunters, Book 2, Dragon Hunt. This is going to go for $1 right now. $1. It's yours. Captain America number 25, second printing. This is going to go for $1. $1 right now on Captain America. I have True Believers, Miles Morales, Spider-Man. I got 2 copies of this going for $1 for each book. $1 for each book. I have Felicia Hardy, The Black Hat number 3. That's going to go for $1. And I have Action Comics 1003 going for $1. $1 comics. All right, next up, I got a nice little run here. I have Superman Unchained number 2 going for $1. Number 3 going for $1. Number 4 going for $1. Number 5, $1. Number 6, $1. Number 7, $1. Number 8, $1. Number 9, $1. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 comics, $8. Mike is calling Black Cat. Got you on that, Mike. That is gone. Cardiac's in that issue too. Some more Batman, some more Superman Batman here. I have Superman Batman from the New 52 run. I have issues 9, 10. These are all dollar comics. 11, 12. You're watching the Monday Markdown show. 13, 14, and 15. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comics for $7. Call it as you see it. 7 comics for $7. Batman, Superman number 9 through 15. 6 whatever it was. All those books. That whole stack is full of dollar books. Venom number 10. Venom number 10 from Cullen Bunn's run. Some nice stuff here. Normally a $5 book. It's going to go for $2 today. $2. More than 50% off that one. Got Venom riding Captain America's motorcycle, which I think is pretty dope. And while bolstering a machine gun. All right. I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to jump on something right now. And it's something hot. We just got a new trailer for the Boba Fett TV show. I have Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron in the Empire's Service, number 24, going for just $1. $1 for a Dark Horse Star Wars book. Call it as you see it. I just want to move through this stuff. Don't want to sit on it anymore. Marvel Zombies 2, number 3 of 5. Normally a $3 book. It's going for $1. Right here, right now. Only on the Monday Markdown show. Black Panther number 4. Black Panther number 4 is going to go for just $1 right now. $1 on Black Panther number 4. This is from Tennessee Coates and Daniel Acuna's run. $1 on this. Green Lantern 10. This is from Morrison's run. This is a Care Andrews variant. It's going to go for $1. $1 right now. $1 comics. Can you believe it? All right, some more True Believers for you guys. I have Venom Carnage. This is going to go for $1. I got 3 copies. 3 copies of that. Call it as you see it. Dr. Aphra number 10. That's going to go for $1 today. $1 for Dr. Aphra number 10. Marking everything down. Hot titles. Prowler number 2. Prowler number 2 is going to go for just $1 today. $1. $1. Got a full house. Thank you all for tuning in. A nice run of Animal Man comics here. I have issue 6 going for $1. Number 9 going for $1. Number 15 going for $1. 16 $1, and 34 $1. We're looking at 5 comics, $5. 5 comics for $5. Steph Wilson's in the house. What's up, man? Any Rogue One titles? You know what? I don't on me right now, but I did come across like Rogue One 4, I think. Yeah, thanks, dude. Steph, you're the man. I appreciate it, brother. I hope you're doing great. And if I can help you, I owe you a couple shout outs. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're the man. All right. I have Dark Knight's Metal number 1. This is the eBash variant. This is a really cool book, and it is a store exclusive. I'm going to mark it down to $1 right now. Get a store exclusive for $1. Deathstroke number 1 is going to go for $1. Flash number 1 is going to go for $1. Dark Knight's Metal 1 is going over to David Moore. Mr. Moore is killing it right now. All right. Superman Man of Steel 18. Superman Man of Steel number 18. Normally a $5 book. I'm going to mark it down to $1. $1. Call it as you see it. Why am I doing this, you ask? Because I want to clear it out. It's sitting here is not doing me any good. It's just tied up inventory. So I want to move this stuff. You guys see something that's kind of hot that is normally priced higher? Today's the day to pick it up. All right. I have Man of Steel is off to David. Thank you very much, David. All right. Lois Lane and the Resistance, number 1, $1. I have Action Comics number 1011 going for $1. Well, good. That's what the whole point of the show is, Mr. Moore. You're supposed to be grabbing stuff up. That's the whole idea. I want you to walk out of here with a big stack of books. That's the whole point. Help me clear out of this stuff. It's all just sitting here anyway. It's not doing me any good sitting over here. And I actually have to give Mike and Trish a big shout out here because they were the ones who told me, hey, maybe it's time for you to start doing some Markdown shows. And I was like, cool. So what I did from there was I had to pick a day when I could do this. And really the only day that works for me is Monday because Fridays are my production days. And it's also the day I'm going to bring back virtual signings eventually once con season's over. And yeah, I was doing a Monday Markdown show, but 2 other dealers on CBSN have been doing the same thing. One of them is Jesse James. And so I reached out to Jesse and I asked him, hey, can I do a Monday Markdown show too? And he was like, have at it, bro. And I was like, cool. So yeah, I decided that Monday Markdowns are going to be a regular thing now because there's just so much stuff here that I'm never going to get around to. I just don't have the time. And the stuff that I actually put time to price out is stuff that I'm cherry picking from my own collection or stuff that I'm buying when I buy up other collections. So that's really what I want to use pricing for and for listing too, obviously. But most of these books here, I've showcased them before for much higher values. These were all like $3 books, and I'm doing them all for $1 right now. I have Immortal Hulk number 27, number 28, number 29, and number 30 going for $4. Onrie builds forts out of full long boxes, big forts. I thought you said farts there, but it turned out to be forts. I build a lot of forting too. My wife can tell you that. And my kids too. I'm a big forter. All right, next up, I got the official Handbook of the Marvel Universe number 7 going for $1. Number 9 going for $1. Number 10 going for $1. and number 12 going for $1. $4 set. Call it as you see it. Let's move some comics. Finally, I got True Believers 1 Phoenix Returns. It's going to go for $1. $1. I got 2 copies, so you guys don't got to fight over it. No one's got to fight. All right. We got a second rack built up. Building racks is so much faster now, too, when you got dollar books. I can do more. Flash 17, $1. Mike Grell, Green Arrow, The Longbow Hunters. Number 2, Dragon Hunt. That's going to go for $1. Captain America, The Death of the Dream. This is an issue 25 second printing. It's going to go for just $2. That's a $2 comic. I have Black Panther number 4 going for $1. I have Green Arrow 10, the Kara Andrews variant going for $1. I have Flash from Brightest Day 1 going for $1. I got 1 copy of the Dark Knight's Metal left going for $1. Let's see here. I got Dr. Aphra number 10 going for $1. I have Deathstroke number 1 going for $1. I have True Believers, Venom, and Carnage going for $1. It's all the olives. Yeah, that's right. Not going to let me live that one down. Prowler 2, number 1. Never trust a man who doesn't like his olives. Marvel Zombies 2. 3, this is going to go, issue 3, this is going to go for $1. Del, what's up, man? He's telling Steph to go to bed. Okay, excellent. Thanks, Trish. I appreciate it. Thank you for reaching out. I have Venom number 10. That's going to go for $2. $2 on that. I have True Believers, Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 1. That's going to go for $1. Thank you, Del. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you. Star Wars X-Wing Rogue Squadron in the Empire Service number 24. That's going to go for $1. $1. Ashley, I got to get in touch with you. We got to figure things out because I got your stuff. I just got to get you re-invoiced. We gotta take care of some stuff. I'll reach out to you in a little bit. You hate olives too? Well, you and Steph are in good company then. I have Batman Superman number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. These are all going to go for $1 a piece. We are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comics for $7. Action Comics number 1, 1003, $1. Superman Unchained. I have issues 2 through 7 going for $1 a piece. We're looking, 2 through 9. So that's 8 comics for just $8. Or you can break up my sets too. I really don't care. Animal Man 6, $1. 9 is $1. 15 is $1. 16 is $1, and 34 is $1. All dollar comics. Thank you so much, Del. You're awesome, dude. You shared out to a bunch of people. Appreciate that, guys. That helps my algorithm tremendously. All right. Lois Lane and the Resistance 1. That's going to go for $1. Got these Immortal Hulks here, number 27 through 30, going for $4. $4. And by the way, the Monday Markdown show is exclusive to the Monday Markdown period. So these prices that you're seeing right now will not be offered later. If you watch this show after the point and call stuff, I'm not going to be able to necessarily honor that. It all depends on the title you're calling. If it's something that I see that I'm willing to still let go for that price, and that's cool. Some of that stuff is going to go back to it because the way it goes is when you're a dealer, the comics themselves become an investment of your time and an investment of your space. So if you take time to go out and price everything out, that takes time out of your schedule to do other things. That's time sitting in front of eBay, looking up the prices of these books. If I'm willing to let it go for $1, it's because it's sitting there. Some of this stuff is priced out, and I just want to get rid of it. But some of the stuff that's priced out, I might hold on to it because it might go up in value or something else. I might have better luck on eBay. Either way, we got the official handbook of the Marvel Universe, 7, 9, 10, and 12. These are all going to go for $1 a piece. I will always be at a point where my books are priced to move. So what that means is I'm going to go look it up on eBay. I'm going to look at where the price is on eBay, and I'm going to go just under that. Plus, you're going to save on shipping if you build up a box with me. So if there's only one book you're looking for, you're still going to save because you're going to pay less on the total price of the book. I factor in the shipping costs too when I'm doing research on these books. So it's what you're going to pay with shipping included. But if you add up a bunch of books, then it makes sense, right? Now, some of these books I just have so much of that I just need to start turning this stuff over. What I plan on doing over the course of this month is just ripping through as much of this inventory as I possibly can. I have about 20 long boxes worth of stuff that's just, I don't care about it and I'm ready to just dump it. I'm motivated. It's all dollar stuff. And once I get through that point, I'm going to be stocking up on keys and other things that I want to add to my collection. True Believers, Phoenix Returns, #1, that's going to go for $1. Got 2 copies. Yeah, I'm saying buy now. That's exactly it. I'm saying buy now and not showing you guys enough comics. Action Comics 1011 going for $1. What's a new concept I came up with? Just something that kind of to switch it up for you guys, make it more interesting. I'm gonna change course a little bit. I got Savage Dragon 1 going for $1. It's a cool cover for Savage Dragon 1. I have Speed Racer 1 going for $1. I have Aliens Dust to Dust #2 going for $1. I have Aliens Life and Death Part 204 going for $1. And RoboCop issue 7 going for $1. Do I have ASM 300 going for $1? Actually, I do. You just give me a second. I'm going to hook you up. Dell, if you ask, I'm going to do it. Check it out. Hang on. I'll hook you up right now. Hang on, I'll be right back. I know I got it somewhere. Hang on. All right, I can't find it, but I had the True Believers Spider-Man 300, and I would have done that for $1. I know I have it. It's just hiding from me. All right, let's see. What's up, Curtis? Yeah, I'm off to my long box 4th. Yeah, sorry, Dell. I was looking for that Spider-Man 300, and then I was searching for it, and I couldn't find it. It was the True Believers Spider-Man. It might be in here, actually. Let's keep looking through it. I was trying to see if I could find it for you. Mighty Thor and the Unworthy Thor #1. This is going to go for $1. And I have Spirits of Vengeance #8. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. My bad. Got some Thor books here. Whoa. All right. Iron Man 299 is going to go for $1. I got Silver Surfer 1 going for $1. $1 on this. Spirits is going to Mike. Got you on that, Mike. Hang on. I'm about to bust out some dollar Thor books. All dollar Thor books. Mike, you're at $8. All right. I have Mighty Thor #377 going for $1. 378 going for $1. 384 going for $1. 389 going for $1. 458 going for $1. Get 5 Thor books for $5. All right. Found a True Believers Spider-Man #1. Miles Morales. This is going to go for $1. Thor is going over to Mike. Which Thor are you calling? The Mighty Thor and the Unworthy Thor for $1, or the Thor bundle set for $5? Thor Generations. Looks like it's going to Dennis Simone. So this went to Dennis. And then Mike called the other Thor, I think. The Dalahala Show. Yeah. All right, Dennis, I got you. And just so you guys know, too, like the other shows I do, like right now, I have a short box at home of stuff that I cherry pick from the back storage room, and basically I'm going to just price it out tonight. Spend some time board and bagging everything, going on eBay and looking it up. That's about 4 hours of my time right there, which is what justifies the prices that I put on it. If that doesn't sell through and I try and cycle it through a couple times and I see that it's not going anywhere, it ends up in the dollar bin. As long as I make my money back on the initial part of the investment. So Dennis is in for $1. And Mike, just let me know if you're taking that Thor bundle set. If you are, then I got that. I'll pull that for you right now. Yeah, okay, got it. Dennis, I shipped out your books last week, so your books are out. This will be a new one for you. $5 for Mike. Look at that. 11, 12, and 13. Mike, you're $12 away from a spin on the wheel. Silver Surfer 1 going for $1. All right. We got some cool stuff here coming up. Star Wars Fallen Order Dark Temple #2. That's going to go for $1. $1 on these. And I have 3 copies of it. So 3 copies of it. It's all going for $1. Chuck, what's up, brother? Yeah. Also, the money that we're making from selling through these books is not just being used to buy more comics, it's also being used to make comics as well, as Chuck Pino, my fabulous editor on Warline, is saying here. So Chuck and I are working together right now. This is really cool. Sorry. Got Wolverine Inner Fury going for just $2. This is a really cool book. It's got Sienkiewicz in it. $2 on this. And I got Doctor Strange The Oath #4 of 5. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Darth Vader 11 going for $1. Superman Doomsday Book 3 is going to go for $1. Yeah, I had a great Halloween. I ate so much freaking candy. Oh my God. Just took all the Reese's peanut butter cups that my kids got and I just threw them in a bag and went into a room and ate them and cried and put on that song, Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. And it was great. Then I woke up this morning and fell asleep again. It was horrible. Barely got here. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles #4. This is going to go for $1. Trish is calling Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange is gone for $1. Building a nice little stack here. This is great. Stack of sold books. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, I got a flash stack here. But before that, I got Scooby Apocalypse #14. This is going to go for just $1. Yeah, The Sound of Silence. All right, I got the Flash #116. This is from Wade's Run. #117. #118. Looks like it's a polybag book. And #99. And these are all going to go for just $1 a piece. $4. $4 for these Flash books. Some more Doctor Strange here with Morbius on the cover. I have Doctor Strange #10 with Morbius on the cover, going for $1. And I have Doctor Strange 64 going for $1. Get 2 Doctor Strange books for $2. All right, I'm going to use the bottom rack here to get rid of some trades. I got some really cool stuff here. This is a bundle set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have these out of print Sin City books here. This is I have volume 2, A Dame to Kill For. That's going to go for just $5. I have number 3, That Yellow Bastard. That's going to go for $5. I have, actually that's 4. Number 3 is The Big Fat Kill. That's also going to go for $5. I have number 5, Family Values, going for $5. And I have Booze, Broads, and Bullets going for $5. So these are all out of print Sin City books. We have volumes 2 through 6 here. I'm going to let them all go for just $25 today. $25, you get the whole shimoli. I'm going to put them up here because I fear if I put them up on the rack, they're going to fall down. They could fall down here too. Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. This is going to go for $5. I have Walking Dead, Days Gone By, Volume 1. Started off here. This is going to go for $5. I have Volume 3 going for $5 and Volume 4 going for $5. $15 on the set, if you call it. I have The Trouble with Girls with Gerard Jones and Will Jacobs. Oh, those fell. All right, that's going to go for $5. $5 on that. So $5 trades. Maybe I can put this down. I don't know. Put this up here like that. I'm going to take it down in a minute. If anybody wants these Sin City books, it's $25. I'm just going to put it off to the side so they don't fall on top of each other. The Doctor Strange, that was $2 right here. Goes to Mike and Trish. Yes, that's true, Curtis. I didn't dress up as anything. I had to carry my kids' water bottles. My wife dressed up as a big dinosaur and was walking around, and everybody wanted to take pictures. And she was like strutting around in a big dinosaur suit. She's this tiny little Asian woman. And she was walking around, and everybody's like, cool dinosaur costume. I was like, that's my wife. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. All right. Alien Genocide, number 2 of 4. That's going to go for $1. I have Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet, number 2. That's going to go for $1. I have He-Man The Eternity War 2 going for $1. I have Silver Surfer number 8. This is from Slott and Allred's run. It's going to go for $1. And I have Star Wars The Force Awakens number 2. That's going to go for $1. $1 on that. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Got one more book, and then we're gonna take down this rack and build another. Let's see. We need to do a FOMO book for a while. This one I really hope is going to get snagged up. I have Daredevil 175 going for just $2 today. $2 on this, on Daredevil 175. One of our FOMO books. All right. Savage Dragon 1, $1. Speed Racer, $1. Aliens Dust to Dust number 2, $1. Aliens Life and Death number 204, $1. RoboCop number 7, $1. True Believers, Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man, $1. Silver Surfer 1, $1. Iron Man 299, $1. Scooby-Doo 14, Apocalypse number 14, $1. Superman Doomsday Book 3, $1. Flash, I got issues 116, 117, 118, and 99, all going for just $1 a pop. That's $4. David Moore calls Daredevil. That goes over to David Moore. All right. Don't worry, guys. There's plenty of more FOMO books, and they're pretty good ones too. Deadpool, Dracula's Gauntlet 2, going for $1. He-Man, the Eternity War, $1. Silver Surfer number 8, $1. Star Wars: The Force Awakens number 2, that's $1. Aliens Genocide number 204, that's $1. Darth Vader number 11, $1. Young Indiana Jones Chronicles number 4, that's $1. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Dark Temple number 2, that's going to go for $1. Yes. Mike is congratulating David Moore for being so fast at calling that book. I hate when that happens. I get sometimes when I'm watching virtual shows and I call stuff, like other people grab it, I'm like, damn it. Tomb Raider, this is going to go for $5. $5 right now. Got this Walking Dead bundle here. Get 3 Walking Dead books, graphic novels for just $15. Each one's going for $5. You can break up my set. I don't care. And get a Walking Dead book for $5. The Trouble with Girls, $5. And we got Wolverine Inner Fury. It's going to go for $2. $2 on this. Hi, you got it. That's funny. That's awesome. David, you played college football? I really wish we would have hung out when I came out to Atlanta, but I know you had your opening weekend. It was a really busy weekend, by the way. Okay. Reflections from David Mack. Reflections number 11. This is going to go for $1. I have Robotech Firewalkers from Eternity. That's going to go for $1. I have Mike Turner's Fathom number 3. That's going to go for $1. And I have Harley Quinn number 34. That's going to go for $1. $1 books. I have Stitched from Avatar Press. This is a wraparound cover for issue 1, 2. I have number 3 and number 4. This is a Garth Ennis story, and we got Mike Wolfer here. I'm going to do these for $2 a pop. $8 for the set, because those books look like they're really well kept. They're independent. It's a little bit harder to get them now because Avatar Press really doesn't do conventions anymore. I got Thriller for those of you guys who are still in the Halloween mode here. Thriller number 2 and number 4. Each one's going for $1. So $2 on those two. Someone snagged those. $20 on Sin City. Yeah, done. Done. You are absolutely going to love Sin City, David. It's such good stuff. These are off to you, sir, at $20. Thank you so much. That is a done deal. Just a second here. And David, you get a spin on the wheel now. See what David gets here. David Moore. He gets a free DC book. Well, since we're in the dollar mode thing going on here, why don't you just tell me what DC book you want next? The next DC book you call is free. We'll do it that way. No tuna. No tuna. No tuna for you. No tuna for anyone. I actually kind of cut back on the tuna. Bumblebee tuna. I have the Terminator by Alan Grant and Steve Pugh. This is going to go for just $1. I have Backlash Spider-Man number 1 of 2. It's going to go for $1. I have ROM Micronauts number 1. That's going to go for $1. And I have Transformers Robots in Disguise Death of a Hero. This is going to go for $1. Got a little bundle set here. This is Superman Wonder Woman number 1. Number 2, this has Tony Daniel on it, Charles Soule on the writing. Number 3 and number 4. That's going to go for, I'll do these for $2 a set per book. I'll do the whole set for $8 on the set. Had it priced at $15, so you're saving half off on that either way. Mike, I got you on the Backlash Spider-Man. See where we're at. Okay. Move this over here. Make room for other stuff. All right, I got some Suicide Squad stuff coming at you. Yeah, David, you're in for a real treat with Sin City. You played semi-pro. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's awesome. All right, next up, I got Suicide Squad number 34, 52, and 54. All three of these books are going to go for $3. $1 a piece. Get the whole thing for $3. So, David, if you see this scar on my hand here, on my forearm, that was from playing football. I didn't even make it to the first game. I actually broke my arm in practice and had to be sent off to the emergency room, and they put pins in me. So that was the end of my football career. But that's awesome, man. My football career was short and sweet. All right, Savage Dragon number 18 is going for $1. I have Thundercats number 1 going for $1. I have the 100-page Batman Giant. This is from Walmart. Normally a $5 book. I'm going to do for $1 today. I have Action Comics $6.95 going for $1. I have Scooby Apocalypse number 2. This is actually, I think, a Jim Lee. Yeah, this is a Jim Lee variant. This is going to go for $1. I have Batman and Wonder Woman, The Brave and the Bold number 1. That's going to go for just $1. I have Wonder Woman number 57 going for $1. I have the Curse of the Brimstone number 7. It's going to go for $1. I have Green Arrow 136 going for $1. And I have Green Arrow Quiver number 2 going for $1. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Joe. All right. So Scooby's been called. I got you, Dennis. Here's some of those DC books. Think if you guys want to grab one of those. Dennis, I got you on that. All right. Got 4 more. Okay. I have Swamp Thing, Essential Vertigo. Normally, what is this? $2 book. I'm going to do it for $1 right now. And this one's also $1 right now. So it's issues 17 and 19. $2 for 2 Swamp Thing books. Tales to Astonish. I got Hulk, Wasp, and Hank Pym. This kind of has like a laminate cover. It's pretty cool. It's normally a $7 book. I'm going to do it for just $1 today. And I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the free comic book day. This is going to go for $1. So what Victoria's saying. Batman 100-page and Brave and the Bold. Brave and the Bold has been called. What has been called? Batman. Who can say no to dollar comics, right? My Sharpie's all busted up. What happened to the other ones? What busted up? Hang on, guys. I'm going to get another Sharpie. All right, I'm back. All right, Dennis, you are $23 away from a spin. Joe, you are $24 away from a spin. Mike, you are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You are $7 away from a spin. We still got a lot of stuff to showcase here. I'm going to start busting out some stuff here. We got Scooby-Doo Team Up number 1 going for $1. Tales to Astonish has been called by Dennis. It's called Tales. Okay. I have Gambit and the Eternals number 2. It's going to go for $1. I have Star Wars Annual number 2, normally a $5 book. It's going to go for $2 today. I have Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, book 9. That's going to go for $1. I have Star Wars number 19, Darth Vader number 19. That's going to go for $1. And I have Green Arrow number 104. That's going to go for $1 as well. So one, and then I'll put the other ones up in just a second. If anybody wants those, just call it as you see it. You know the drill. Harley Quinn number 34, $1 on this. David Mack Reflections number 11, that's going to go for $1. $1 on that. Sorry. Sometimes the lighting might make it hard to see it. Dark Knight 3 is off to David Moore. Gotcha on this, David. David's like totally like built up a nice like box already, which is awesome. Okay, Robotech Firewalkers. It's gonna go for $1. This is number 1 for $1. Any Archie horror books? Maybe I got some. Fathom number 3 is going for $1. If I come across any, I'll pull them out for you. Suicide Squad number 34, 52, and 53. Those are going to go for $1 a piece, $3. Green Arrow number 136 is going for $1. Green Arrow Quiver Part 2 is going for $1. We have Superman Action Comics number 695. That's going for $1. Green Arrow number 104, $1. Curse of the Brimstone number 7. That's going for $1. Thundercats number 1 is going for $1. I have Wonder Woman number 57. That's going for $1. Star Wars number 2, the annual, is going for $1. Gambit and the Externals number 2 is going for $1. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles FCBD, $1. I have Scooby-Doo Team Up FCBD going for $1. Savage Dragon number 18 going for $1. I have ROM Micronauts number 1 going for $1. I have Superman Wonder Woman from the New 52 parts 1 through 4 going for $8. Is it 1 through 4 or 1 through 5? 1, 2, 3. No, it's four parts. Terminator is going to go for just $1. $1 on Terminator. I have Swamp Thing, Essential Vertigo, number 17 going for $1, and number 19 going for $1. Thriller, I have Thriller, number 2 going for $1, and number 4 going for $1. Some horror books. Transformers, number 27, going for $1. And I have Stitched. These are wrapped around covers. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going to go for $2 a piece. We're looking at $8 for these books. $8 on those. All right, let's start building a new rack. So we got plenty of time. We got 40 minutes left. 45 minutes left. Okay. I have Flash 87. That's going to go for $1. $1 on this. I have Superman 2 from John Byrne and Terry Austin. It's going to go for $1. I have All-Star Squadron number 42. That's going to go for $1. Those up there. I have Ghost Rider number 43. That's going to go for $1. I have Star Wars Age of Resistance Special number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Ghost Rider 30. This is from Jason Aaron's run. It's only going to go for $1. I have Green Lantern Dragon Lord number 1 through 3. I'm going to do that for $6. Mike's calling Ghost Rider. Got you on that. Ghost Rider's gone to Mike. I have Speed Racer 0 through 5. That's 6 comics. I'm going to do all 6 for $6. So you wanted the Dragon Lord too? Oh, both the Ghost Riders. Okay, which other Ghost Rider did I? Oh, the number 30. Okay. Where I put that? Yes, I got you on it. I have Donald Duck Adventures. That's going to go for $1. $1. I have Terminator Salvation, number 10 of 12, The Final Battle. That's going to go for $1. That's one. And this goes back to Mike. And the Web Warriors and Darth Vader, number 19, go up here. Mike knows what's up today. Okay, Mike, $2. Might do invoicing a little bit differently on these shows too, since everything's $1. I might just lump sum it for you, unless you guys want to see a breakdown of everything. Let me know. Donald Duck has been called. Donald Duck, off to Mike. League of Justice by Ed Hannigan and Dick Giordano. It's going to go for $1. $1 right now. And I have James Bond Serpent's Tooth, Book 3. It's going to go for $1. $1. Dollar Comics. Oh, look what else I found. Something no one has claimed yet. Maybe if I put it up there again, someone will. I have the True Believers, Miles Morales, The Ultimate Spider-Man 1. I found another 4 copies of it. Each one is going to go for just $1. Call it as you see it. $1 on all those books. Fantastic Four, number 11. That's going to go for $1. Yeah. No, it's fine. I got it. You're not being a pain. You're giving me money. That's not painful. And it's right on top. I got you, Trish. Right there. This is what we were talking about, right? True Believers, Miles. One goes off to David Moore. Anybody who gives me money is not being a pain in my butt. I'm here to work and service you guys and give you quality comic book entertainment. All right. She-Hulk number 3. It's kind of beat up copy. I'm going to do this for just $1 from Slot's run and Babilo's run. Babilo. Hey, Babilo! $1. Call it as you see it. Astonishing X-Men number 1. Great book here. $1. True Believers, Marvel Knights, Hellcat number 1. $1. Robotics number 1. $1. $1 on this. Excuse me. Okay. Hellcat is off to the mic. Got it. This has been a tremendous success, Mike and Trish. Thank you so much for the idea. I appreciate it. Love it. Okay, Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix number 1 is going to go for $1. I have Avengers 304 and 320. Those are going to go for $1 a piece. $2 on these. $2 on these. And guys, remember, even if I run out of stuff to show you on any of these shows, I have 20. I can't run out of stuff to show you guys because I have like 20 long boxes of comics that I'm just need to move through it. Avengers is going to Curtis. That's a good pickup, Curtis. And Curtis, I learned my lesson last time with you, so I'm marking your stuff down on a separate surface from your comics. And I'm doing that for only you. Everybody else, you're getting marked up comics. Just kidding. All right. Astonishing X-Men. Good to see you again, man. It's been a while. Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix. Right there. All right. Found another Avengers. Whoa, I found a couple more Avengers books. I got 338 going for $1, and I will do 271 for $1. Let me know if you want to add those. It's an extra $2, $4. You got 4 Avengers books. Okay. Savage Dragon number 225. That's going to go for just, he's laughing, Avengers. All right, I got you. This is going to go for, I had it priced at $8. I'm just going to do it for $2 right now. 1/4 of the price for Savage Dragon 225. Two and two. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a shot here at owning something really cool. I have Marvel's Civil War Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, and Part 5. I got you, Curtis, on the Cyclops and Phoenix. I'm going to do this entire set here for $8. $8. Get them all. Otherwise, I priced these out. That's 6, 8, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Normally $22. Get them all for $8 right now. Not even $10. It's less than $2 a book. Less than $2 a book. Cyclops and Phoenix. For $1. I have New Avengers number 8 going for $1. Adventures of Superman number 506 going for $1. And Fantastic Four number 13. This is World War III Part 1 of 4. Mike Waringo here. All going for $1. All these books are going for $1. $1 a pop. $1. Detective Comics number 49 is going to go for $1. $1. I have Generation X number 5 going for $1. And I have Old Man Logan number 32 going for $1. And that is a third rack here. I'm going to start taking this stuff down. I have Flash 87 going for $1. Superman 2 going for $1. All-Star Squadron number 42 going for $1. Green Lantern Dragon Lord number 1 through 3. That's going to go for $6 for all 3 books. Ian Fleming's 007 Book 3. Serpent's Tooth is going for $1. Fantastic Four 11, $1. $1 on this. New Avengers number 8 is going for $1. I got Superman Adventures of Superman 506. That's going to go for $1. $1. Detective Comics number 49 is going for $1. I have Generation X number 5 going for $1. I have Old Man Logan number 32. It's going to go for $1. I have Savage Dragon 225 going for $1. I have Fantastic Four number 13 going for $1. FF, you want to jump on that? True Believers, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I got 3 copies left. Each one's going for $1 a piece. I got She-Hulk number 3 going for $1, $1 on that. I have Robotics number 1 going for $1. I have Spider-Man Web Warriors number 1. That's going to go for $1, $1 on that. Astonishing X-Men number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Star Wars Darth Vader number 19. That's going to go for $1, $1 on that. League of Justice. That's going to go for $1, $1 on that. Speed Racers 0 through 5. 0 through 5. I got 6 comics here. I'm going to do them all for $6. 6 comics for $6. Terminator, Salvation, The Final Battle, number 10 of 12 is going to go for $1. Spidey Web Warriors is off to Dennis Simone. I got you on that, Dennis. Star Wars Age of Resistance Special, number 1 is going to go for $1. Okay. And finally, I got Civil War 1 through 5 here. This is a extensive part of the series right here. And you can own this whole thing for $8 right now. This is a really, really solid deal here, guys. I really hope someone will call this. Just going to offer it again. And right now only, Civil War 1 through 5 for $8. Call it as you see it. That's less than $2 per book. Dennis, you are $21 away from a spin. Curtis, you're $20 away from the spin. Joey, you're $24 away from the spin. Mike, where are you? 8. Mike, you're $1 away from a spin. All right, cool. David Moore's calling Civil War. That is off to the races. Solid pickup there. It is a great story. I really think you're going to enjoy Sin City, though. That's really a fine read. Such good stuff. Okay. Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, number 15. That's going to go for $1. War Story by Garth Ennis. I used to have it. Did I have it? I think I sold my copies. I used to have it, but now I don't anymore. All right. Justice League Europe number 10. That's going to go for $1. I have Fantastic Force number 15. That's going to go for $1. And I have Falcon number 1. That's going to go for $1 right now and right now only. Yeah, the War Story stuff was actually really good. Garth Ennis did some extensive research on that. It was some really solid stuff. All right, we got 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left on the clock. Plenty more. We pretty much ripped through almost an entire long box worth of books in that time. And we probably sold about half of the stuff that was in there, which is really amazing. Superman number 53 is going to go for $1 right now. I have all new Superwoman number 602. That's going to go for $1. Dennis Simone is calling Falcon. That's a good pickup. That's a really great pickup. Dennis, nice grab there. You are now $20 away from a spin. Wonder Woman 602 for $1. J. Michael Straczynski's run, and Don Kramer, my man Don. Batman 47, $1. $1 on this. I have Sundowners number 1. That's going to go for $1. $1 on this. I have The Strain, The Fall number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Young Avengers and the Runaways #2. This is kind of in the bad bag, but it's going to go for $1. So who cares? Who cares? All right. I have Superman #45. That's going to go for $1. Cool cover. Justice League #43 is going to go for $1. I have Green Lantern #139. It's going to go for $1. I have Major Bummer #2. That's going to go for $1. I have Earth 2 #12. That's going to go for $1. I have Superman Reign of the Supermen #78. This is going to go for $1. $1 right now. I have Extreme X-Men #27. That's going to go for $1. I have #22 also going for $1. $2 on the X-Men. I have X-Men #105 and #188. Those are going to go for $1 a piece. We're looking at $2 for those books. I have The Shadow. Shadows and Light Part 4. This is going to go for $1. $1. $1. $1 dude. All right, next up I got some Superman books here. These are going to go for real cheap right now. So pay attention. I have Superman #18 going for $1. I have Superman 20 going for $1. I have 21 going for $1. I have 33 going for $1. And I have 42 going for $1. We're looking at this entire Superman stack here for $5. $5 in these Superman books. Adventures of Superman 564. This is going to go for $1. I have Teen Titans #25 and 27. Those are going to go for $1 a pop, $1 a piece. We're looking at $2 on the set. Just got a second rack built out here. I have Green Arrow #44 going for $1. Spider-Man Human Torch 5 of 5. That's going to go for $1. Green Lantern #5. That's going to go for $1. And I have West Coast Avengers #2. That's going to go for $1. 1, 2, 3. Put that one over here. Couldn't show this off, or can't display this yet. I'll bring it back up there in a minute. All right. Frankenstein, Agent of Shade #15. That's going for $1. Wonder Woman 602. That's going for $1. Justice League Europe #10. That's going for $1. $1 on that. Fantastic Force #15 is going for $1. Teen Titans for $2. Got it. All right, Mike, you've earned a spin. Let's see what you got, man. Get you a spin on the wheel. You got a free indie book. I will pick something out for you in just a little bit. All right, I got Superman 53 going for $1. Batman 47 going for $1. The Sundowners #1 going for $1. Oh, $1 on that. I have the Strain #1. That's going to go for $1. Superman 45 is going for $1. We got Young Avengers and Runaways #2. That's going to go for $1. West Coast Avengers is off, and so is the Spidey Torch. see who called that. West Coast is going to Curtis. Dennis is calling the Spidey brush. Okay, West Coast is going to Curtis. Six. And Dennis is calling Torch. Okay, got it. Got it. Green Arrow number 44, $1. X-Men 105 and 188, $1 a piece on these. Adventures of Superman 564, $1 on that. Extreme X-Men number 22 and 27, $2 on that. On those bad boys. Superman number 18, number 20, number 21, number 33, and number 42. We got $5 on this whole set here. Break them up for $1. I don't care. Reign of the Supermen number 78 going for $1. I have Earth 2 number 12 going for $1. I have Major Bummer number 2 going for $1. $1 on this. I have Justice League 43 going for $1. $1. Green Lantern 139, that's going for $1. And I have the Shadow, Shadows and Light Part 4, that's going to go for $1. Clear it off that rack. We got 20 minutes left. We start off by putting the Green Lantern 5 up here. This Green Lantern's going up here. Going for $1. All right. I'm going to start off with the FOMO book here. I have Thor 496 going for $2. $2 on this. I have True Believers Venom Shiver. I have 3 copies of this. Each one's going for $1. $1 on these. I have Justice League 14 going for $1. $1 on this. I have Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 53. That's going to go for $1. And I have Extreme X-Men 46. That's going to go for $1. Richie Rich Bank Book number 3, $2. Spider-Man and Wolverine Marvel Team Up number 1. That's going to go for $2. Supervillain Team Up number 12. That's going to go for $2. That's number 12. Yeah. Supervillain Team Up. Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour 1. This is normally an $8 book that I'm going to do for $2 right now only. Alpha Flight Special number 1, $5 book that I'm going to do for $2 right now. Curtis, good pickup. Marvel Team Up Hulk and Kazar number 104. That's going to go for $1. Or sorry, $2. $2 on this. $2 on this. Curtis, grab that. $2. Okay, so we just got through an entire long box of books. Now don't worry, because I can just pull out another one. All I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put up everything that didn't sell, because I want to show you. I don't want to show you guys the same books again in one show. We'll see these books again later, possibly, depending on how things go and what happens with the market. I'm going to show off something else right now. There are a couple long boxes here of books that I know have been priced out and are ready to move at the dollar value. And we're going to finish out the show on a strong note. Hang on just a sec, guys. This is one of like 20 long boxes here of books that I am marking down in value significantly because I want to move them. All right. Sweet. All right. Now, Dennis Simone, if you're still watching right now, I don't know if you picked up Punchline and the Vaudevillains, but if you haven't yet, I highly recommend grabbing this. Yeah, I got you on the Thor too. So Thor is called by Mike and Hulk and Kazar and the MTU. Got it. Dennis, I highly recommend picking up this book. This is the collector's edition of Punchline and the Vaudevillains. I know you were asking about Bloom earlier. This is a great book too from the same creator, Ted Sikora. This is going to go for just $10 today, and it is signed by Ted. We got that. Beautiful pickups there, guys. This is also gone. All right. Curtis. All right, I'm going to bust out another shorty. Hang on. I have Black Lightning and Blue Devil, number 13. That's going to go for $1. I have Black Panther and the Crew, number 1 and 2. These are going to go for $2 a pop. So this is issue 1's cover, and that's issue 2's cover. It's going to go for $2 for the set, $2 for that set. Or $1 piece, your call. Blue Beetle, number 7, number 8, number 9. Those are all going to go for $1 a piece. We're looking at $3 on this set. $3. Firestorm versus Blue Devil, number 23. That's going to go for $1. Yeah, pretty much every comic is $1. What's up, PJ? How you doing? Bob's Burgers 10. This is cover A, and I have cover B. This is actually a $15 book. I'm going to have to throw that onto eBay later on. But this one is going to go for, I'll do this one for $1 right now. BRPD 114. That's going to go for $1. $1. Hell on Earth. And I have Brightest Day, number 1 and number 2. Those are going to go for $1 a piece. Firestorm versus Blue Devil. I got that. Got you on that, Mike. This is from an actual collection that's been alphabetized too. So I'm kind of like starting to sort of get ready for C2E2 because I'm actually going to set up as both a dealer and a comic creator kind of a thing. I have like a dealer setup. So I'll probably bring about like, I don't know what I'm going to bring yet. It's too much work, too much time. All right, let's see. Well, I have more Black Lightning here for you guys. I actually have Black Lightning number Cold Dead Hands, the first 4 parts of this. I got part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. These are all going for $1 a piece. We're looking at $4 for that set. $4 for the set. I have the Bulleteer number 4 of 4, Grant Morrison and Yannick Peckett, going for $1. $1 on this. The Bulleteer up there. Have some Anita Blake here. Anita Blake, The Laughing Corpse, can go for $1. $1 on this. $1 on this. $13 minutes left on the clock. See what the deal with these Captain America books are. Cool. I have Captain America 448, 449, and 450, each going for $1 a piece. We're looking at $3 on those books. $3 for these Captain Americas. 13 minutes left on the clock, and our first Monday markdown is over. Ooh, I have a nice Gen 13 bundle here. I have Gen 13 number 9 going for $1. Number 10 going for $1. Number 11 going for $1. Get all 3 books for $3. And I have Generation X number 42. Bianca is back and ready for revenge. $1 on this. I got Classic Captain Marvel, number 5, going for $1. Number 18, going for $1. Number 50, number 19, going for $1. $3. Get them all for $3. And Mike, I found the indie book I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you Atomic Angels number 1. This is from your spin. Indie. I hope you like it. Okay. You're welcome. All right. I have Darkhawk number 7. That's going to go for $1. I have Darkhold number 2. That's going to go for $1. I have DC Comics Presents Superman and the Elongated Man. That's number 21. It's going to go for $1. 22 is going to go for $1. And 24 is going to go for $1. Just get $3 for those books. And Darkhold. All right. Darkhawk, I'm going to just put off to the side for a second. Okay, let's take down this rack here. I have Green Lantern 5 going for $1 for Morrison's run. I have Bulleteer number 4 going for $1. I have True Believers Venom Shiver number 1. I got 3 of those going for $1 a pop. I have Justice League 14 going for $1. DC Comics Presents. Bundle set's going to Curtis at $3. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15. Curtis, you're $10 away from a spin. Okay. Blue Beetle number 7, number 8, and number 9 is going for $3. Darkhold is off to Onrie for $1. Okay. Captain Marvel number 5, 18, and 19 is $3 for that. Let's see what here. Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands number 1 through 4 is going to go for $4. $4 on these. Bob's Burgers number 10 is going to go for $1. BRPD Hell on Earth number 114, that's going to go for $1. Brightest Day number 1 and number 2 is going to go for $1 a piece. That's $2. I have Gen 13 number 9, number 10, number 11 going for just $3 for those 3 books. Black Panther and the Crew number 1 and number 2 is going to go for $2 set there. Let's see here. Carrying around these books for some reason. Shouldn't have to do that. Put these back here. All right. Alpha Flight Special number 1 is going to go for $2 today. Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour number 1 is going to go for $2. Generation X number 42 is going to go for just $1. I have Richie Rich Bank Book number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Extreme X-Men number 46. That's going to go for $1. I have Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 53. That's going to go for $1. $1 on this. Okay. I have Anita Blake number 3. That's going to go for $1. Let's see. Wonder Woman. $2 on this, Joe. Got you. Black Lightning number 13 is going to go for $1. Or yeah, $1. Sorry. Captain America 448, 449, and 450 is going to go for $3. And Punchline in the Vaudevillains Collector's Edition is going to go for $10. It's an indie book I pulled for somebody else. So the rest of those are there. And then Curtis called something. Curtis called Peter Parker. Got it. All right, we got 4 minutes left. $1. Okay. What can I say except you're welcome? Sorry, the song is stuck in my head. My wife says it all the time to the kids. Every time they ask for something and she gets it, she's always saying it. All right. I have Action Comics number 20 going for $1. 22 going for $1. 25 going for $1. 35 going for $1. 880 going for $1. 958 going for $1. 960 going for $1. Get the whole shimoli 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 comics, $7. Call it as you see it. This is not a markdown book. This is an indie book. I'm just going to show it to you guys real quick because it's really great. 47 Furious Tales, signed by both the writer and the artist. This is a really great story. It's the retelling of the 47 Ronin, done from an independent comic book creator's perspective. I got the first issue going for $5 if anybody wants it. It's just in this box here. I have All-Star Batman going 13 going for $1. Three minutes left. 3 minutes left on that clock. I have Alpha Flight number 12 going for $1. I have Amazon number 1 going for $1. I have just issue 1 right now. Issue 3 was on Kickstarter and it didn't fund. So I think William is going back and figuring stuff out, but he's working on getting the book out. So we will definitely see it. It's a fantastic series. I'm really behind it. All right. Let's see. I should be able to build out another rack. Avengers 674 going for $1. FCBD Avengers going for $1. Uncanny Avengers Standoff number 8 going for $1. Get these Avengers books for $3. Batman and the Outsiders number 1 going for $1. I have Black Bolt. Black Bolt number 1, number 2. I actually have 2 copies of number 2. Each one's going for $1. Wow, number 1's actually going for $8. If no one picks it up, I might go put it up on eBay. I have Steve Rogers Captain America number 4, Civil War 2 tie-in going for $1. I have Citizen V 1 of 3. That's going to go for $1. I have Clive Barker's Ecto Kid number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Convergence, DC Convergence number 0 and number 1, going for $8 a piece. We're looking at $2 on the set there. And I'm going to finish building out the rack here, and then we're done with the show. So I'm going to do that for you guys because we're on my channel. I can go over if I want to. This isn't CBSN. All right. I got a Deadpool stack of books here. Nice big stack of Deadpool books. I don't care. Never mind. If anybody wants to see Deadpool books, let me know. But I do have some Doctor Strange. Here's Deathlock Special number 1. That's going to go for $1. Here's the Deathlock Annual number 1. That's going to go for $1. $2 on that. I have Deathmate Prologue number 1, I think. It's going to go for $1. I have Die Cut versus G-Force number 1 of 2. That's going to go for $1. And I have Doctor Strange number 65. This is kind of a beat-up book, $1. And Doctor Strange number 12 from, I think, the second or third series. This is going to go for $1. Okay. I have Earth 2 Society number 15. That's going to go for $1. I have Excalibur number 15, number 46, and number 47. That's going to go for $3. $3 on these. Doctor Stranges are off to Mike. I have Evil Heroes number 1 of 6 from Zenoscope. That's going to go for $1. I have Exiles number 38, Cool Vision cover, going for $1. I have Fairest number 1, Vertigo Essentials, going for $1. This is normally an $8 book. And I got 2 copies of Faith number 1. This is the second printing of the first issue, going for $1 each. I have Falcon number 4, going for $1. And I have Fantastic Four, $3.75, 2 copies of this going for $1. Okay. Mike, I found another Doctor Strange book in here. Hang on, see if I can get you to walk off with that too. Doctor Strange number 1.mu, that's going to go for $1. $1 on this. And I'll do Doctor Strange number 13 for $2. $2. Let me know if you want to add those. All right, I'm going to clear off this final rack here, and then we are calling it an afternoon. I will be back on CBSN tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern with a brand new collection that is priced to move, stuff you have not seen from me before. Brand new stuff. Okay, Action Comics. Got this whole bundle set. Get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 copies of Action Comics for just $7. Okay. I have those 2. Okay, cool. Got you. Let me put this one up here. Okay. All right. All-Star Batman number 13, $1. Amazon number 1, $1. Alpha Flight number 12, $1. Darkhawk 7, $1. Avengers 674, $1. FCBD, all new, all different Avengers, $1. Uncanny Avengers number 8, going for $1. Batman and the Outsiders number 1, $1. $1 on that. Black Bolt number 1 and 2. I have number 1 and number 2. That's going to go for $2. Put that one up here. Steve Rogers, Captain America number 4 from Civil War II. That's going to go for $1. DC Convergence number 0 and number 1 is going to go for $2. $2 for the set. Deathlock Special number 1 is going to go for $1. Deathlock number 1 annual, $1. Excalibur. We have an Excalibur bundle set. I have issues 15, 46, and 47, each going for $1. I have Earth 2 Society number 15 going for $1. I have Faith number 1, second printing, going for $1. I have 2 copies of it. Falcon number 4 is going for $1. $1 on this. Fantastic Four, $3.75, 2 copies of that, going for $1 a pop. Exiles 38, going for $1. $1 on that. Fairest number 1 is going for $1. I have Evil Heroes number 1. That's going to go for $1. I have Deathmate Prologue. That's going to go for $1. I have Die Cut versus G-Force number 1 of 2. That's going to go for $1. Citizen V and the V Battalion number 1. That's going to go for $1. And I have Clive Barker and the Ecto Kid number 1. That's going to go for $1. Faith is off to Joe. And Joe, I got you on a Faith. And last but not least, you guys are looking at it. The last book up here is going to be 47 Furious Tales, #1. That's going to go for $5. This is my last copy of the book. It is signed by both the writer and artist. So it is a good deal. All right, folks, that is the end of our show. Thank you so much for this Making the Monday Markdown show. So Kickin, for helping me kick it off and for being such a special show. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the eyes, everything. I will be back on CBSN tomorrow, once again at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. And Ferris #1 going for $1. I got you, Mike. Take care, guys.